Really weird. I don't know what happened there. Hello! Good day. Shop, 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 shop. The shop's out already. Really? It's already appeared? Oh, oh. Oh, really? I just sat down. I'm sweaty. Ugh. I literally just sit down and it's rotated. Look at this. So, yeah, perfect timing, Mr. Ideal. He put out a frog chair and it's been accepted. Why? Well, also I should point out that's looking pretty cool. We did get Heavy Night. We did get Heavy Night. Okay. Chat, this is a good roster. We got frogs. We got gold. We got another Ultramarine skin. Is that the glow-in-the-dark one? No glow. Okay, good. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's never okay. But anyway. Cargo Heli got accepted? Wait, is that all early picks? No, that's a late pick. Early. Late pick. Alright, okay. No, can't complain. So that means the jacket's going to probably go spike in demand right about now. Chat, you might want to go put down a stronger buy order. Do I want to do that? I might do. Well, we better go move. That's the first chair to be accepted in a rush store for 4 years. And I really think that's going to work out quite nicely. Especially after we found out this little reveal earlier. What's going on, Hedge? What are we talking about? Well, let me just grab this. Go over to here. Oh, you can see it here already. Look. You know what we were talking about last night with the abnormal buy orders? What's that right there? That is a Wellington boot on your head. Say hello to the WELLIPETS hat. That very likely will be given away for free. I don't know when or where or how, but at some point potentially in September. It might be a Twitch drop. We might already know what's happening for September for the Twitch drops. So we'll talk more about that in a bit. But for now, let's skip ahead because we're going to go do some buy orders now. So yeah, 9:15 it is. 9:15. I was just about to complain that it was going on for too long. But the rush store, that's a good one. Double thumbs up. So, right then people, we're back. It's been a good 2 hours. We're yapping away. We were quite happy with the rush store, I guess you could say. Compared to the previous week, much better. So much more positivity. Right, so let's go ahead and figure out which of these skins are abnormal. All of them. Every single skin here is abnormally priced. Every single skin here is abnormal. Every single one. That means next week we have to chase after 10 skins. Every single skin. I'm not joking. Abnormal. Oh, what fun. Christmas came early. Now it's going to be a bit of a pain. We have to chase after all those skins and we're going to have to figure out on Wednesday what are we going to want to prioritise. So that is a bit of a problem. But hey, I mean, every single skin will get like a good 12 hours to consider if we actually want to jump in and buy them. Alright? Now, with there being a lot of quite, you know, I'd sit here and say, with a lot of interesting skins to a point, not every single one is going to get that much attention. And therefore, potentially, we might notice certain skins, if they'd come out any other week, they might have sold a lot more. I'll talk more about that in a bit. One other thing I want to quickly point out with the likes of this rush store is, again, for like the third week in a row, the vast majority of the skins were early picks, except two, as you can see here. These were late picks. So this, and this, they were all early picks. And you could have seen all of those skins on the likes of my Rust Workshop skin checks. Yes, every single week I'm looking at all the brand new skins that are being accepted submitted to the workshop. And yeah, I mentioned the frog chair. I even mentioned the WELLIPETS hat with that. I knew, like the stars were aligning and Ideal submitted that at just the right time. And don't even get me started about the WELLIPETS hat. Like, it's a boot on your head. We're going to be so stylish. We're going to be so stylish and awesome. Now, the question is, how is it going to be given away? Do you remember back in December of 2023, we had the Legacy Furnace? Do you remember if you just had to play, what, like 6 hours during the month, you'd have got the skin for free? It might be like that, or it might be a Twitch drop. Yes, we're getting another batch of Twitch skins during the likes of September. Nothing's been officially revealed yet. Let's just say certain people have been informed that they are captains. Of what? Ooh, you'll find out in a bit. That's probably something I can at least say, because that has been revealed. But next week, or rather the week after that, yes, because we have another 2 weeks to go for the September 4th swipe with the blog post. I'm pretty sure we're going to find out who's dropping Twitch drops. But over the course of the next few weeks, keep an eye on the likes of Twitter, and you will very likely find out what's going on for a potential brand new Twitch event for those Twitch drops. Alright, so I've said enough. Cool. Right then, so with that, with everything all said and done, we shall now hop in and take a look at the best-selling skin so far, the ever-so-beautiful Frog Chair. Frog Chair, quite a surprise. I'm very happy to see it being accepted. I'm very happy to see an item that doesn't get that many skins, getting more skins. Chairs have been a bit of an odd deplorable. So basically, ever since they first came out, it's just been like hardly anything. So, oh look, we've introduced chairs in 2017. Oh, you can skin them. Cool. Let's go accept 6 of them. And then none basically after that. So in total we have 10 chair skins. One of them is the special Ice King throne. So, okay. This is not the first glow-in-the-dark chair, but it certainly is goofy. Now let me just quickly show you this on the workshop page. You can scare someone in your... Like, if you don't even tell your friends that you bought this, right? You could just turn off all the lights off in your base and then just get, like, a group of them and just have them, like, there. And they'll come and they go... You've got that as a nice potential thing to do. Alright, cool. So, it's another deplorable, which glows in the dark, which should be very nice for all the people out there who don't manage to get, like, electricity all set up very quickly and don't even have a fireplace. What kind of person are you, anyway? Glow in the dark deplorables for the inside of your base and your role player bases. Yes, it's a splendid looking skin. And here's the next question. With one skin creator successfully actually managing to get a chair skin accepted, and let me point this out to you, I have not seen that many chairs in all of 2024. To be honest with you, skin creators of a certain level, I think this actually was the first one. I don't know if I'm fully correct to sit there and say that. I mean, I could go do this. I could go like, search for chairs, search by most recent, and I'll try my best to find one that is of like quality standard. But like these are all like copy pasted images and whatnot. These aren't like proper attempts. No. So with what I've seen, oh look, there you go, Caglian with the Santa throne, which was for Christmas 2023. There you go, right. Skin creators just aren't making chair skins, but now one of them has successfully managed to get one accepted very quickly. Will the other skin creators take note? Will the other skin creators follow suit? Could we potentially see, I don't know, Blackout chair? Redemption chair? Could we potentially see Rainbow Pony chairs? I mean, I'm not going to say no, but what I'm saying is, oh look, it's another, item I could skin. You know, that isn't like a furnace and a rug and a sheet with a door and all that, all the usual suspects. No, it's something different. Shadowborn chair. Ooh. So, that's something we'll have to take into consideration, because that right there is abnormal. All the skins are abnormal this week. We don't need to rush into buying it. If you want to buy one for yourself, by all means, buy it. Like, go nuts. We very likely might not see another chair in a very long time. Or we might, as I said, you never know what these skin creators might be up to now. Do you remember when ponchos magically suddenly started getting accepted again, and then everybody started making poncho skins? I guess you could say the same with sheet metal double doors. Once the skin creators realised, well, hang on a minute, Face Punch are very happy to start accepting sheet metal double doors this year, and then more and more started appearing, more and more kept getting accepted. So we'll see how it all turns out, but you understand what I mean. So it could suddenly become very popular, or it might not. We did talk about this with the water pipe shotgun. Do you remember the Cold Hunter not too long ago? Funnily enough, we did get a Twitch drop, but in terms of have there been that many new water pipe skins being submitted to the workshop? Not really, no. Haven't really noticed that much. So I'll keep an eye on the workshop, and don't forget, yes, every single week I'm looking at all the newest skins on the workshop. On Wednesday you can hop in and say hello. We use micro522.com to help us get a good visual for like the upvotes and whatnot and the W skin links. But yeah, my Rust Workshop skin checks every single week. I'll keep you informed if there are more chairs. Right, so we give this a proper look now. Shall we actually jump in and discuss? Does it look nice? And I've got to sit here and say, oh, it's fantastic. Oh, the comfort I got on here, oh, it's beautiful. It's lovely. So, come on, you, get up. Yeah, let's go. Let's get the ball rolling. This right here is a fantastic specimen. So as I've said, he happens to glow in the dark. And he looks ever so happy to see you today. Well, it's probably because you got accepted. So, as I can quickly pan around with the likes of this, it doesn't glow on the back, only on quote-unquote the front. So, okay, that's cool. Why don't we just quickly turn on the lights from the big stage and, yeah, get a good look at the detail, the reflection. It kind of looks like plastic. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to be critical of that. I'm not going to be critical of that. But, yeah, I mean, it's your first marketable chair skin in 4 years' time. I'm sure you're going to appreciate it. And we also have to question, is that likely going to cause frog skins to go up in price, the collection? Now, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, that WELLIPETS hat, which potentially might be called like the frog boot hat or something, we have noticed like When's Whip, you know, that t-shirt, that's been bought out. I kind of get the impression a lot of frog skins are probably going to get bought out over the course of the next few weeks, especially when that hat appears. And it very likely will be happening soon because, of course, they've tweeted it out. So keep your eyes open. When that comes out, maybe the chair also gets a bit of a boost. There's a lot of potential very nice positive things to be said. But let's go over to here right now. Chat, get a good look at that gorgeous specimen right there. Look at what we have on stage. It is the ever so lovely looking frog chair in all its glory, nice and shiny. I mean, we just looked at one, but this one's more special. It's on stage. It's a model. Oh, yes. Yeah, look at that. Wonderful. So here's the question. At the end of the day, will there be more skin creators suddenly making a lot more chairs now? And will this get a boost when we have that upcoming WELLIPETS hat coming out? That's the only things we really have to be concerned about. At the end of the day, if you like it, by all means, buy it, use it, enjoy it, support that skin creator, keep them nice and motivated to keep wanting to put out nice and creative designs in the future. Oh, I meant to... Whoopsie. There you go. Got that one a little bit wrong. He's smiling. It's all good. So, yeah. That's nice. That's cool. So, yeah. If you want to go buy one for yourself, go buy one for yourself. If you want to go buy a bunch of them, I mean, you only need one and make lots. You get the idea. Anyway, cool. Right, so let's just quickly go back to daytime. And let's just quickly refer back to the actual collection itself. So, the frog collection, it's a bit all over the place. We have, like, a couple deplorables, and then with the chair, we've got like 2 tools. Now, the Sheepman Adore, I remember this, and I brought this up during my Rust Workshop skin checks. The Sheepman Adore has like 20 listings. Has it been bought out today? No, what's happened is someone's gone ahead and dumped 25. I hate other people, I really do. Let me just turn on my extensions and take a look at it again. But yeah, someone clearly saw, oh look, more frog skins have appeared today. I'm going to unload my entire stock. What a smart individual I am. I'm so clever. Yeah, there you go. Some people just can't help themselves, can they? This very likely could have easily gone up in price. I looked at this on Tuesday. There's like 20 listings. The cheapest one was just under $2. And then this guy appears. So other people, they exist. And they are here to ruin your day. It's a shame, innit? It's a shame. Right, well, that could have gone up in price, but no. So, best of luck to you, Mr. Ideal, with whatever you put out next. I want a table. You have the ability to make a lot more role-player skins, getting acceptances. You could do a water purifier, and you'll become a god. So, it's up to you, Ideal. Alright, cool. So, that's basically a wrap on that. There's a lot of positivity behind it. What is the highest-selling chair skin? That will probably be one interesting thing to end this on. So, the highest-selling chair is the Night Sky chair with only 7,000 subscribers. It's been 2 hours and we've already reached 2,000 subscribers. I think we're going to see this becoming the most bought chair ever. So, yeah. I don't think we have anything to compare this to. That's going to be a little bit awkward. So, we'll see how things turn out. Right then, so let's put that aside and let's move on. Redemption Python. Now, this is special. We've already yapped a lot about this earlier, chat, didn't we? Let's now talk about the interesting details behind this Python. So, $2.49. Okay, I mean that's an okay price. And if you were to look at all the the recent Pythons, it's not like they're doing super great. But yet, this one is still so much more special compared to this. What's so special about this? Well, let me just quickly show you all the Pythons that exist in terms of price. And lo and behold, it just so happens to be the Blackout Python. We don't care about this one because it's being manipulated. Ignore that. It's an anomaly. Blech. This one right here is the genuine, valuable Python. And the reason for it is because we happen to have a very notable detail This came out, what, 2022, if I can recall, the end of 2022? Yep, and it had that very special transparency right there. For a very long time, this was the only Python with that, and of course, you know, it's gone up in price ever so nicely, most likely due to that. It's also a blackout skin, and blackout skins tend to do very well in terms of rising up in price and being stable and whatnot. We'll just keep that in mind. But anyway, blackout Python has risen up in price ever so nicely. Well, do you know what? Do you know what? As I hop into here, go away, chair, you smell. I happen to have, I've put them all in here. I put them away because there's a very naughty helicopter that likes to shoot me if I have weapons out, so I was just playing it extra safe. Let's do a quick little comparison. So I'm going to go look in the grass over here. I'm going to whip out the standard Python. This is the standard Python. I aim down. We have a perfectly normal, reasonable looking aim sight. I'm going to bring out the blackout Python. As you can see, with that transparency, I see a little bit more. Well, that's going to cost you $15. Do you think that's worth it? Well, you know, that's up for debate. But now, for $2.50, wha-bam, get a good look at our newest edition for the Redemption Collection with that cranberry red sheen. We have the exact same thing. So, this isn't the first time we've seen a Redemption weapon having a very similar aim sight compared to a blackout weapon. Yes, in the past we had MP5s, and this is probably the best thing we can do an example of. So as you can see, very nice and useful, and I'm guessing a lot of you are going to want to see this at night time. So, if we were to just look around, as you can see, you can only just vaguely see it. And if you think, okay, but how does that compare to like the blackout Python? Blackout Python is basically the same thing, just as you can see I'm holding the blackout Python, aiming down, and yeah, it's basically the same thing. So yeah, don't assume you're going to be able to see this Python at night time very well. So I don't think you're going to really be trying for that. And you're probably going to sit there and say, what about the standard Python? All right. So this is the standard Python, and it's again basically the same. Oh, you can actually see that aim sight a little bit better. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't realise that was a thing. Oh, okay. Well, the more you know. Right. So back over to here. Let's go quickly show off that comparison. I've still got the chair there. Right, so over to here. I want to remind all of you of the Redemption MP5, and I want to quickly just go over the details of its history. So this is on the Steam market right now at about $4. It's been quite stable ever since it came out. Now this did, if I can recall, 25,000 subscribers almost. But when that came out, the instant comparison was comparing it to the likes of the Blackout MP5. Again, exact same scenario, transparent aim sight, very useful, very interesting. Oh look, Blackout MP5 is one of the more expensive MP5 skins at $12. Now if we just quickly look at this, very nice, very cool, 61 listings, been very stable for a very long time, workshop, and just to remind everyone, as you can see, yeah, transparent aim sight, and if we go over to here, same thing, transparent aim sight. Oh, it's over there. Sorry. There you go. Yeah. So this has worked out very nicely in the past with the exact same scenario. And now, as we hop back over to here, I want to show you its timeline, its history of sales, we should say. So sold for $2.99, selling at $4 now. This is how it behaved ever since it came out. So it came out towards the end of the year, August time. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, huh? It went down in price very quickly. Oh. But then, you know, during post-Christmas, it went up, ooh, and then during Easter went down, oh. But then during the summer of, well, this year, whoop, it went all the way up again. Oh, cool. So, I can't help but assume this is exactly how the Python's going to behave. If you're thinking, oh, I want to go buy lots of those Pythons because I think it's going to do very well in the future, because it compares ever so well to the likes of the Blackout Python. I mean, I don't blame you, but it might end up like that. With October just around the corner, yeah, you know where he's going, sorry to say, I can't help but assume, with the kids expected to disappear in about 2 or 3 weeks' time, you know, September, back to school, there will be a significant drop in the player count. The kids are going away. Now, for a lot of people, that would be enjoyable. For us skin investors, unfortunately, it's going to badly affect us. Less people playing the game, less demand for skins, lower skin prices. The Redemption Python very likely might suffer. How low will it go? I don't know. But I will remind you, when that Blackout Python came out, it just went up in price immediately, stuck around $4 for a while, and just graciously kept going up in price as time went on. I don't know if this is going to do anything similar to that, but I will sit here and say, I do expect it in the long term to end up in the positive, probably like the MP5. Maybe it only goes up to $4. Do you know what? That's still good profit. If I buy 100 of them, that's pretty good profit there. Oh yeah. So, Redemption Collection, over the past summer, it's been doing all right. I am in the position now where I am expecting hoodie and pants to be produced, and I have seen a prototype, maybe. So anyway, I mean, he's got a server, you can see it for yourself. Anyway, so I want to see a redemption chair. Anyway, it's done well. The weapons did rise back up for a fair bit. It's starting to go back down now, but overall, this collection's faring quite nicely. It's doing reasonably well. It has a decent amount of support. It has a decent amount of demand. So I can expect that Python to do quite nicely. But if we were to just do one more quick comparison to that Blackout Python, I just want to quickly point out, how many sales did the Blackout Python have? It had about just over 19,000 subscribers. Well, much like the Blackout MP5 and the Redemption MP5, I wouldn't be surprised if the Redemption Python sells just a fair bit more compared to the Blackout Python. How high will it go? I don't know. I have no clue. But I'm certainly going to keep an eye out for it. If you like it, you buy it, alright? If you want to treat yourself, treat yourself. Support that skin creator. Keep him nice and motivated to keep wanting to put out nice creative designs in the future. But if you want to play it safer, we'll wait until Wednesday. We know it's abnormal, okay? The usual routine. Now, if I were to just quickly go over to here and observe this wonderful Python, as you can see, quick snap, lovely crumbly red sheen. What a lovely sheen you have right there. Beautiful stuff. Mr. Slanoster, this is an absolutely lovely looking Python, and I know for a fact a lot of people will be appreciating this as time goes on. So, that is going to probably make a lot of people very happy. This was a good Rustor. I am actually very pleased with the results. So, I hope you enjoy it, and, well, is it going to be a nice investment? We'll just have to wait and see. But as I said, short term, kind of would be surprised if it drops off a bit. I don't expect it to crash, but I do expect it to go down a bit. But in the further future, hey, I fully expect to do very nicely. I don't expect that many more Pythons to be able to pull this off, to have the transparency. Blackout seemingly was allowed. Redemption was seemingly allowed. Apocalypse Nomad, that got away with it to a point. It wasn't like full, like, you know, but Mr. Z Skipper didn't do Pythons. He might want to consider doing that now. Anyway, oh, he's in the chat. Hello, Slanoster. I didn't realise. Anyway, cool. Cool stuff. Lovely stuff. Chair, I think we might need to remove you. You look cool, but I can't have you there forever. I'm the star of the show. Goodbye. Right, let's get rid of you, and let's put these away, and let's start yapping about these other skins. So I think we're going to be talking about the likes of the hoodie and pants now. Can we confirm that? Let's go hop back over to here. Yes, indeed. So, just to quickly finish off with the Redemption Python, go buy it if you want it. Not every single thing has to be an investment, but it definitely looks to be a pretty good thing to consider investing into. But the smart thing to do is wait it out. You know the deal. We'll be back on stream Wednesday night, and we'll look at the sales, and we'll consider how we approach it. I will give a rough estimate. I wouldn't be surprised if it does around 20,000 subscribers, at least. If it doesn't, okay, that's going to be a lot more interesting. But I can't give you a strong answer until I see the first 24 hours of sales, the 48 hours of sales. Meh. You go watch those videos for that. Let's move on to hoodie and pants. Heavy Night hoodie and pants was accepted. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I wasn't really sure how things were going to go, but let's just quickly remind you, last week we had this. Ooh. I remember that. We have the Heavy Night jacket right here. Now, this was picked over the hoodie and pants. Just to remind all of you, for some strange reason, Face Punch, they could have picked those, but they picked that first, and then they went back to this. So these were the only late skins, the late picks for today's Rustor. And, alright, cool, looks like we have another metallic set potentially on the horizon. I'm not going to complain. This was still a good Rustor. And of course, with the likes of this being accepted today, that did bump in demand. And yes, it spiked in price. So if I were to... Oh, it's right there. Yep. So a lot more buy orders have been put down, including me. I removed my lowball buy order and I put down a $2 buy order. And it looks like a few other people did follow suit. This very likely will be having a pretty fun time. By default now, we can anticipate the likes of boots and gloves. We can anticipate the likes of Tier 2. The Tier 3 was already submitted. Yep. The tier 3 was already submitted. If I hop back over to here and remove that, because that shouldn't be there anymore. Whoopsie. Yeah, it's right there. So we actually showcased that quite a lot this past Monday. Now, will that be accepted anytime soon? We shall see. Multi-Allhat Morrison damned in. Don't rush into doing your tier 2 and boots and gloves right now. Wait it out. Do something different for a week. Let Face Punch decide if they want to accept that now. You get the idea. But don't try and push in everything too quickly, because you're going to unfortunately have all your skins compete with each other and it'll cause problems. So pace yourselves. But yes, on the horizon, that definitely looks like we're going to be seeing a lot more of this potentially being accepted, and more potential spikes in demand for the likes of that jacket. So if you happen to have bought some, congratulations to you. Last night with the abnormal barders, I wasn't really sure how to go about it, but with what we saw being accepted today, I did remove one of my barders and I put down a stronger barder. We'll see how this turns out in the future. That jacket did not sell anything close in terms of total sales compared to like the Berserker cloak. But we do have that Wilnef and Seer jacket skin that's basically the same thing, but it's red. This isn't. And now we're going to showcase it all off in its wonderful glory with the likes of both the hoodie and pants and the jacket. We are now going to question... Let's just get in position. Striker pose, Vogue. I am beautiful, no matter what they say. Oh my gosh, look at that. I am perfection. Chat, I look pretty stunning right now, and I want some positive words from you. Say nice things about me, because I am a knight of the round table. Look at me, I am beautiful. I am Sir Hedge, trimmer, destroyer. So... yeah, I got my hedge trimming sword and it's pretty deadly. That's pretty sweet. Can't complain. Let's get a good look at it during the day. Right, let's go stand in some sunlight. There's a dastardly fellow over there. If only I had a sword, I could go fight him. But anyway, this is a perfectly fine looking skin set. So... it's metallic. We've already somewhat recently had the likes of Hardsuit being complete, Cyber Collection being complete, Damascus being complete. Are we really like craving another full metallic set? What's your opinion, chat? What do you think? Also nighttime. Let's get a good look at the shine on that with the lighting right next to it. Oh yes. So good looking skin. Can't say no to that. I think it's a perfectly fine addition to our skins in total. But yeah, are you going to be roaming around now like a knight in shining armor? Because that's pretty shiny. Now, overall, let's just move on. So basically, yeah, we can by default expect the likes of a continuation, whether it's going to be tier 2 or tier 3. We don't really need to wait too long because tier 3 is already on the workshop. I really do hope the skin creators pace themselves. If we see that tier 3 armor, mate, it's going to spike in demand, spike in price. When a new core piece is accepted, the pre-existing core pieces will spike in demand, spike in price. And yes, even the jacket, we can accept that the jacket will be spiking, because with what we saw today of a core piece being accepted, yeah, that's spiked. And it will happen again and again. And with boots and gloves, yeah, again. So cool. Let's see what becomes of it. And if you did put down another barter, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear that. And best of luck to you if you manage to pick one up. So, yeah, that's going to have a pretty fun weekend. Keep an eye on the likes of it. So, hoodie and pants, you're cool. We'll keep an eye on you. But how much are you going to sell? The Heavy Night Jacket did about 18,000 subscribers. Now, the jacket isn't really something that I'm going to be too concerned about. It's the following core pieces. The core piece that sells the least tends to become the most valuable. It's not too hard to understand, I'm sure. If everybody wants a full set, there's only so much of each skin to go around. The ones with a lot less in circulations are going to go up in price a lot easier. Very easy to understand. I wouldn't be surprised if we probably get a bit close to it, but I think this is going to probably sell a fair bit less, considering that we have like a lot of other interesting skins here. So yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. If it, I've got to drink some water. If it doesn't sell too much, things are looking good. Both the hoodie and pants are abnormal. We don't need to rush into buying it. If you like it, by all means, buy a set for yourself. Buy the jacket. Go have fun. But if you're looking at this with a financial perspective, if you're wanting to make a profit with investments, you've got to wait until Wednesday. It's the smart approach. I've said that more than enough. Let's move on to the next skin. Right. So I'm just going to zoom in over to here. observe it, take a quick swig of water, and then we'll proceed. So that right there is the 4th consecutive Ultramarine skin to be accepted, and of course, get a good look at that whilst I take a quick swig. What are your thoughts, chat? Do you like this new edition, and what deplorable would you like to see next from the Ultramarine collection? Chat, can I ask you to take the stage and offer your opinions real quickly whilst I check this water very quickly? Done. No one said anything. Damn you, chat. Right. So, this is the 4th skin to be accepted, and I won't be surprised if the skin creator potentially tries his best to get out a 5th one. Will that happen, though? I should also point out, this is the 2nd deplorable collection to actually surpass 3 acceptances. It has beaten the curse. What is it? The 2024 deplorable curse has been an awkward one. Basically, loads and loads and loads of deplorables coming out, but it always ended at 2 or 3. But no, this now has 4. Water purifier. I'm not going to say no. We could ask for a chair. We could go full circle, but yeah. The lovely, calm vibes of nighttime are only going to improve. With the brand new addition to the Ultramarine collection, we have the sleeping bag right here. It's got a lovely tone to it. Calm, in a sense. Wouldn't you just want to snuggle up in that? Right, so daytime, go. Let's go ahead and start yapping away. So, this is a brand new sleeping bag, and so far this year we've had a decent amount, not tons, but a decent amount of sleeping bags. In total, we've got 6. One of them, of course, being a Twitch shop. Last year we had 16 in total. Guys, we're like 2/3 of the way through this year. We really aren't getting that many, are we? Which is fine. I'm not going to complain about that. But I was talking to my chat about this. So last year we had the Abyss sleeping bag. Looks cool, glow in the dark, part of a notable collection, but it didn't sell that much. Now what I'm saying is if this potentially doesn't sell too much, again with a lot of very interesting skins, it's possible. If that only does maybe just over barely 10,000 sales, which I believe the Sheepman Adore kind of did. Yeah, that did 14,600. Alright, we've been slowly seeing less sales happen for each of these deplorables. If that follows suit, in the future, please consider this. Do you reckon we'll probably see some more Ultramarine deplorable skins being accepted? I mean, we've had 4 in a row so far, in 4 weeks. I wouldn't say no, but I will sit here and say this. If we do know, or at least feel confident we're going to see more deplorables being accepted for this collection, that is going to be happy. Oh, yes. Much like the Abyss sleeping bag, if it doesn't sell too much, that sleeping bag very likely could easily double in price. See that Abyss sleeping bag right there? It's now selling at just about $6. It easily doubled in price. No issues, no problems, because there just wasn't that much of it to go around. Only 11,000 subscribers, which has led to the point of this now sitting here with only 26 listings on the Steam market. That's nothing. That's nothing. So, a few sales, and it rises up in price ever so easily, ever so nicely. Could the exact same thing happen to this? We shall see. Now, we did recently have the likes of the Sleeping Baguette. That did follow suit for what we expected. We thought it would dip down in price by a fair bit. It's currently down by 17%. But when we looked at that, we thought, oh yeah, in the further future it'll probably do alright, like all the other previous food-related skins. We can't really relate to this. Its collection isn't really that much of a collection. There's 2 skins accepted and that's it. So, we shall see, we shall see. But yeah, I will sit here and say I do have a reasonable bit of optimism for the likes of this skin. But I do want to see how many sales it's had with the first 24 hours of sales and the 48. If it ends up being fairly close to about 15,000 subscribers, alright, maybe I'm not like that interested in it. But if it only does about 10,000, things are interesting. It'll probably end up exactly like the Miss Sleeper Bag. Hello, Lone Egg. How you doing? Any juices this week? Mate, this is a good rustor. I've yapped so much already in regards to the nice ones. I'll go over it again in a bit, Mr. Lone Egg. But I've got to proceed for where I am, because then I'd have to deconstruct the whole thing. Okay, but I will get back to you, don't worry. Right then, so that sleeping bag, keep an eye on it. It's looking interesting. Good looking bag. We expect more of this collection. We know the skin creator is going to be putting out more. Keep an eye on the workshop. That's all we can say. That's all we can do. But I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see one being accepted next week, because 5 in a row? That would be a bit mad. But Face Punch is in control of making those choices. Yeah, so we'll see. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at the likes of the Hellborn AK47. So goodbye, Sleeping Bag. You look good, but I've got to disappear. Goodbye. Right, where's that AK? What's in the box? Get in the box, Hedge. Get in the box. Right, snap that. Go over to here. Grab that. Let's go take a looky. Do I... Wait, what? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Ah, it's an idiot. I did... I didn't know. Right, okay, so here we have the Hellborn AK47, sequel to the crossbow that we had somewhat recently. A lot of people were panicking instantly thinking, oh no, is that the glow-in-the-dark AK? No. It's not glow-in-the-dark, don't worry. You don't need to panic. It's just a normal AK with some eyes on it. It's just got eyes on it. It's all good. It's all good. Quick look around at night time. The eyeball looks at you, but the aim sight, I can't see it. You might be able to see it, but it's really not that noticeable. Just use Crossfire X, okay? Just use Crossfire X. Okay, cool. So the aim sight, it is like a golden yellow to a point. Not bright yellow, but like a dark yellow. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. The eyeball stares at you. I got to question this. Do you hate it when you have some sort of graphic that's kind of noticeable, like in the foreground? Like, is that distracting to you? Is the eyeball distracting you? We did talk about this not too long ago with our bullseye collection, where it had like a big bullseye right at the front, and it was like, oh, is that going to kind of put me off? So could I get like responses to that? That's like a psychological thing. Feel free to comment. Anyway, AK, let's go give you a proper look. Let's go give this a nice little discussion. Now, by default, I'm not going to invest into it because there's an AK. But we can still appreciate some nice work. And that right there has a lovely bit of bump mapping. Look at the sheen, look at the shine, look at that chat. Now the eyes are a bit askew. That's when you look at it at a certain angle. Oh no, he needs to go see like an eye doctor about that. Oh, you could probably get some glasses for that, mate. Maybe we'll see. Just grab that top bit there. Oh, but anyway, that is a good looking AK. Looks nice, but look, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. You could probably pick this up for about $1 next week. I'm trying my best not to sound mean, but that has happened quite a lot. We've had the Bird of Luck AK come out like two weeks ago. That already went in half in price. This right here, unfortunately, very likely will follow suit. But by all means, if you appreciate some nice looking work, buy it. Support that skin creator. Keep them nice and motivated. Keep wanting to put out nice creative designs in the future. I kind of look at this and think this probably should have been a Halloween skin. Well, it's probably Halloween every day for Mr. Cowboy Legend, so, you know, he's just expressing himself. Stop buying KFC. Anyway, so, it's a perfectly fine looking AK. But we have tons of AKs. We have far too many AKs. There's too many AKs. There will be more AKs. There'll be Twitch drop AKs. We just had Twitch drop AKs. Well, there'll be more anyway. Shut up. Yeah, you get the point. There's going to be more. There's always another AK. So whilst this might look interesting to you right about now, next week there'll be another one. And the week after that, there'll be another one. And the week after that, there'll be another one. And the week after that, there'll be another one. And the week after that, there'll be another one. Point made. Down 52, down 51, down 52, down 50, down 53, down 70, down 74, down 61, down 19, down 49, down 52, down 22. Yeah, you get the idea. Yeah. Now, there's two AKs that have done reasonably well so far this year. The Black Diamond, which is only down by 2, and the Thunder Gold. That right there is no Thunder Gold or Black Diamond. Sorry to say. But it is a collection that is growing. So at the very least, congratulations so far, Mr. Kelmo. And if you happen to have any ideas for what you'd like to see next in regards to this collection, by all means, comment. Go on to the workshop pages and give them some ideas. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you could just pick that up. Yeah, it's sitting there at $2.49. Cool. Yeah, it'll be $1 in about 2 weeks' time. Sorry to say. So, yeah. All right then. So, I'm sorry. It's a bit of a downer, isn't it, Mr. Hedge? I'm sorry, but I've got to give you the honest answer. Shall we move on to the likes of the Tier 2 armour? Right, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go do that right now. So, goodbye, AK. You were a pleasant little thing to take a look at, but we've got to throw you away. Get out of my life. Right, there you go. Let's go get that Tier 2 armour. And, no. I'm an idiot. I know, I'm an idiot. Sorry. I don't really want it with the hoodie and pants. Right. Striker pose, Vogue. Okay, right, so... How convenient, I showed this off on Monday, how convenient I've already put out a short video. That, I swear down now, that's probably going to get quite a lot of viewership now, look at that. I was also hopeful for like the Skull Force Tier 3. That didn't happen, unfortunately. But yeah, oh yeah, it's getting a lot more viewers now by Hedge standards. But yeah, okay, we've already looked at this. I'm happy to see it being accepted. Cargo Heli has evolved into armor and clothing. Yes, so started off with deplorables. We've got a few weapons here and there. Very randomly got that barricade accepted during that weird pseudo complete the sets. It was in the workshop for 4 years. Got accepted. Okay. Skin creator felt motivated to continue. He made some tier 2 armor. Instant accept. Early pick. Awesome. Alright. So here's the idea. We are now in a position where we can now anticipate the potential arrival of hoodie and pants or tier 3 armor. Here's the question. If you're going to do hoodie and pants, how are you going to do it? Because as you might notice, we have the transparency on this. Now, it might be a little bit awkward to see at night time, so... But yeah, like, how's he going to do it? I'm looking forward to seeing how it's done. But is he going to rush into making this so quickly, or is he going to pace himself? Because there's a lot of active collections now for clothing and armor. It is a little bit awkward. And is everyone going to appreciate the transparent design? Because it looked fun and interesting on the deplorables, but what about the likes of this? Do you like it? Do you appreciate? Let me just bring my head down a bit, because it looked a bit weird when I was looking at the coffee can. Right, let's just move the sun a bit, because it's in my face, and I don't like that. I said get out of my way. Right, so it's fine. I can't complain. Would you consider that green armor? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I know some people try to force that, but nah, guys, that's no green armor. That's no green kilt. So, yeah, at the end of the day, if you like it, if you appreciate it, go buy it. Go enjoy it. But the only real thing that's going to give that a real good boost is if we potentially see the likes of any continuations. Vlek has put out some very interesting clothing armor pieces in the past. But I don't know, you know, it might take his time. He's got to figure out how to do the hoodie and pants, as I said. Maybe the tier 3 will come out because it'll probably be easier. Who knows? I'm not him. I can't answer for him. But for the coffee can there, that's a pretty fun idea with the old, like, taped mouth. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else I can say. It's fine. It's cool. I like it. I think it looks nice. So, go buy it. Go enjoy it. Appreciate it. Enjoy the skins if you can. Right, so they are $2, and $1.49. That ain't cheap. That ain't cheap. Yeah, I'll sit here and say this. I wouldn't be surprised if it drops off as we wait for the continuation, as per usual. Oh, look, continuation appeared. Spikes up, so, you know. Patience is rewarding. You can wait it out. We'll talk about this on Wednesday night. We'll discuss prices and whatnot. But, yeah. Will we see the skin creator instantly put out a continuation over the course of this upcoming weekend? Or is he going to take his time? And you know what? Let's not, like, rush people. Some people like to take their time. Quality takes time. Cool. Right, so we'll move on from that. We have the gold chains Roadsign gloves to finish off with. This is a really weird collection. It's that. Now, in all fairness, the skin creators did try. They did make a lot more clothing and armor. Face Punch didn't want it, but they did want the leather gloves and they did want the Roadsign gloves. Okay, sure. But, like, this is... What are you going to want to wear Roadsign gloves with? I don't know. Like, what? Gold? I don't know if I want gold on my hands. Right, I'm going to have to hold, like, a weapon. There you go. I'll hold the valuable one. Right, I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Get a bit of shine. Look at that glove. Don't look at the python. Look at the glove. 1,000 grams of pure gold. Fantastic. Now, let's just go over to here. Do you know, I probably should, you know, like, use that instead, considering that, you know, it's the skin that's in the current Rust store. So, go away, Blackout Python, you smell. Right then, so, we get to look at the Python once more with the golden Roadsign gloves. So, how come on one side it says 1,000 and this one says 999.9? I've been scammed. What a load of rubbish. But yeah, get a good look at the sheen there, looking very nice. Are people going to be happy with just this one-off pair of gloves? Is that something everyone's going to be happy with? I mean, maybe they're going to roam around with the poncho one as well? Probably. But you've also got, like, this tiger design as well. That they're trying to evolve it to have, like, a tiger design. I'm not sure. I don't fully get that. If anybody can figure out the reference there, feel free to tell me. But anyway, yeah, it's a pair of golden Roadsign gloves. Now, I will sit here and say this. Roadsign gloves have performed quite nicely in the past. There's not too many of them in the negative. We got that and we got that, but it's only down by 2 and 9. Not too bad. Scroll down a little bit more. 14, 12, 19. Weren't you in the positive recently? You've been weird, you have. Comics Roadsign gloves are down pretty bad. Ooh, and then you got that, and then you got that, and then scroll down a little bit more. Then you got that, and that, and that, and that. Like, there's definitely more in the positive compared to negative. Now, in terms of how many other ones are gold, well, you technically have that one. If I scroll up a little bit more, you technically have Dragon Rage. And if I scroll up a little bit more, and that's it, basically. You are the lowest selling skin so far. I don't expect that you'll be doing that much. What happens if that only does about 5,000 subscribers? Well, it will be interesting. And just to quickly remind all of you, when we got the likes of the leather gloves, well, they did 11,000 subscribers. Down by 25%. We can't compare to that, though. That was, like, special. Loads of people were very surprised to see that. So, I kind of get the feeling that Roadsign gloves really isn't going to sell that much, and it actually might turn out to become pretty interesting in the future. Will we see gold chains, tier 2, tier 3, and hoodie and pants? It's your call, Mr. Say Chains. What are you going to do? Has anybody asked? Well, there's only one comment. Yeah, Say Chains, Demon, it's in your hands now. How are you going to approach this? They did have the dragon, the tiger, sorry. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Say Chains, Demon, just go for it. Just go pure gold, tier 2 and tier 3 armor. What have you got to lose? Just go for it. Just go for it. Gold boots. I want pure gold boots. You've got pure gold gloves right there. Give me the pure gold boots. Don't question it. Just do it. And we'll see what happens. Alright? Give it a shot. Just give it a shot. Okay, so yeah, I mean, who knows what's going to come out next after that, but yeah, wait till Wednesday. We'll see what happens over the course of this weekend. We'll see what follows that, and we'll see how much it sells. Because at the end of the day, this is a good rush store, and there's a lot of skins that are big, you know, grabbing people's attention, and you unfortunately at the bottom. That's a fact. So that very likely could turn you into a bit of a dark horse investment. Initially, I thought that was going to be it, but then it did end up selling quite a lot more, so yeah. Right, so that's everything there. I mean, I hope I showed off the skins reasonably. I hope you enjoyed what the video was today. The showcase, the Rust Store showcase. But yeah, I mean, what's your overall opinion? Was it a lot better compared to the previous week? I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt you saying no or yeah, but yes, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go sit down now. I'm stupid. I need a dunce hat. I keep mumbling. Right then, so overall, got to wait and see. But compared to last week, you know, I was bringing this up in the likes of my 48-hour analysis. Slowly, we were seeing less and less sales on average happening. Don't think it's going to be happening this week. So things have improved, and on the horizon, I do expect, especially seeing over the past 3 weeks, pretty much all the skins you've seen in the past 3 Rust stores have been early pick, early pick, early pick, early pick, early pick, early pick, typical pick, early pick, early pick, and then with the week last week we saw the likes of early pick, early pick, early pick, typical pick, early pick, typical pick, early pick, early pick, early pick, early pick, and today, as I said already, lots of early picks. Why are we getting so many early picks? This is just a hypothesis, but what do we expect in September? Complete the sets. Yep. I think we'll probably be having complete the sets for the 2nd and 3rd week. And if you go like SCMM and just look in the past, typically we would have complete the sets in September. So, just around the corner, potentially we might see a Rust store like this. Oh, the potential profits. What's going to get picked? So, I'm going to have to go back over to here to Hedge's Batch of Skins and quickly go find that collection. Actually, no. It's gotten popular enough recently that it actually appears on like the 2nd page of all the collections. So I just can quickly find my Hedge Detective. Where are you? Come on, Hedge Detective. There he is. Complete the sets candidates. This will be linked in the description of your video right now. Just scroll down, take a look. I have 176 skins for you to take a look at. Now, these are representatives of the collections. Go look at the actual pages, scroll down, look and see the collections, and actually see all the skins in the collections that weren't accepted in the past. Glacial Visage, for example, interesting looking furnace, locker, sleeping bag, armoured door, double doors. I mean, there's a lot of potential candidates there. But the representative I picked was the locker. So, lots of interesting collections to take a look at. But it's that clothing and armour, isn't it? It's the clothing and armour, the things that you care most about. This is what we've been yapping about. So, what do you reckon it's going to be? And by default, everyone's just jumped up and mentioned all the camouflage skins they can think of. Maybe, guys, maybe. But just to reiterate, if it doesn't appear for complete the sets of most wanted, which is really strange because I haven't heard any other skins being yapped about all the time. If it don't happen, then it very likely is never going to happen. It is what it is. So we can hope, we can pray, but we'll very likely just be lit down. But with a rush door today, I don't think we got lit down. I think we can very much appreciate what we got. So cool. Right then, so let's go to last week's skins and just quickly go over all the details here, just to give it a quick little recap and then assume what's going to happen next. Right, so we've already basically talked about the Heavy Night Jacket, haven't we? That got a nice spike in demand, spike in price. Right now, it's currently sitting at $4.60 because more just got bought out. Cool. And there's only 6 left. Cool. But in about an hour's time, more people are going to be able to sell theirs on the Steam market. So we shall see what happens with the likes of that. Cool. So you're doing good. Nice to see. Right, Neon Dome Double Door. That ends up with just about almost 19,000 subscribers. That's fine. The skin creator did not produce a collection continuation this past weekend. Don't know what's going on. He took a bit of a break, but you know what? As I said, sometimes some people just need some time to themselves to think of nice creative ideas. Keep an eye out. This weekend, maybe we're going to get a very cool looking garage door. What's going to be in that garage door? I don't know. Maybe. I came up with a silly idea. Maybe do like a small oil rig furnace. There's plenty of options potentially. So keep an eye open. That double door very likely will do a decent job retaining its value for a decent amount of time, but September, October, November, along with all the other sheet doors, because there's so many that got accepted this year. We'll see what becomes of it. Right, Ultramarine sheet metal single door. That did the lowest sales out of all the Ultramarine skins, and, well, I mean, it's not that bad. Anyway, right now it's in the positive, but will that last? Because I did mention this. Sheet doors this year have been very, yeah, they've been bad. Even ones with collection continuations, with skins being accepted after it in the same collection, they still ended up awkward. This is okay now. Will it last? Probably not. We did actually see the garage door in this collection actually dip below its rush door price for an hour, and then it went back up again. 1 week, the 1 week we don't see a continuation, I think it's gone down very quickly. So hey, it's got the momentum at the moment. Let's see if a 5th one gets accepted next week. But we'll see what becomes of it, alright? That sheet metal door, I don't think it's holding up. I don't think it's holding up. By all means, if you like it, enjoy it. But I don't think it's holding up, no. So, yep, that's basically that. The furnace, hey, cool. You did over 12,000 subscribers. But how are you going to hold up? I don't know. Now, the bilders you have are just about going over $1, and there's only one. And oh dear. Yeah. The bilders are only going up to about 80 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if that goes down to $1 at some point. Wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. Cool looking furnace. Cool looking collection. It's just, yeah, it's not getting the support. So, yeah. Rainbow Pony Pump Shotgun. I can see this having a pretty nice future ahead of it. Didn't sell too much, 9,700 subscribers. That's fine. That's not a ridiculous amount. That's totally okay. Compared to likes of the other pump shotguns that came out earlier this year, if you look at the sales, this is low. 7,800 subscribers, 9,400, up 17, up 28. Things are okay. That only just became marketable, so we can't really look at it yet properly, but I would be surprised if it dips down a bit for a while. I don't imagine it's going to go down too low. That is looking to be a perfectly fine thing for the future. Rainbow Pony will live on strong, and I'm pretty sure we'll still see some more skins being accepted, so it's looking okay. It's looking pretty cool. We shall see. We shall see. So, hey, not going to complain. It's all good. Right, so we'll leave it at that. I'm thinking you're going to be doing all right, and I did do a pretty decent barter. I did like $1.05 and like $1.50. Yeah, I'm confident enough to do a barter of that because I can't help but assume we won't be seeing that many pump shotguns in the future, and I'm pretty sure that'll be ending up just like the black gold pump shotgun. Not as good, not as high, but still close enough, and that'll be good enough profit for me. I'll be happy with that. Yeah, the heater SAR didn't get any love. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know, the Abyss SAR literally came out the week before, got a lot of love, sold nicely. This didn't sell as much, and whilst the listings are only at $8 at the moment, give it time, it'll eventually go down. Like, I don't see anyone really chasing after it. Look at the boulders. There's no demand. It's not going to hold up. It's the expectation of it going down pretty bad. So, yeah, we'll see how that turns out. Bird of Luck MP5. So, you only did about 8,700 subscribers. Looking at the state of you, are you going to retain your value? Probably not, because the boulders are only going up to just about $2. Now, you might sit there and say, isn't that good enough? Well, it drops off pretty quickly, and the highest big fat boulder is only about $1.20. Yeah. But it is a green MP5. Would that be appreciated in the future? We have seen some green weapons being favoured, being bought. There's demand for them, but is that going to be favoured, and is there going to be demand for that? We shall see, but at the moment I don't really think it's going to get anywhere. So, And then we have the tools. Yep, these only just became marketable a little bit earlier, but unfortunately people just really aren't that invested in them. What do you mean? Well, they just don't trust hatchet and pickaxe skins. Kind of don't blame people, but yeah, look at that. The boulders are basically only really going up to about 90 cents, and that's it. How awkward. Oh, come on now, don't start being weird with me, Steam. There we go. So yeah, people just approach this like any other hatchet and tool skin. I thought Quarantine Collection would get a little bit more love. Nope. So yeah, we'll see what becomes of it. Maybe it gets manipulated, because they only did 7,000 subscribers each. And speaking of being manipulated, potentially, Recycled Hazmat Bow only did 4,700 subscribers. Now, the most recent hunting bow skin I saw being pumped was the Pumpkin Bow, and that only did 4,300 subscribers. So at some point in the future, don't be surprised. Eventually, at some point. So yeah, right now, if you were to look at this Recycled Hazmat Bow, the boulders are basically only going up to a certain point. As you can see, they stop at $1. I get the feeling whoever did the $1 boulder probably thought to themselves, you know what? I feel reasonably confident someone's going to just try and manipulate this. So I'll try and get a decent position. Maybe I'll buy a few here and there. And you never know. We shall see. And I ended up buying a whole bunch of those pumpkin bows for a fairly cheap price. And about 8 months later, suddenly it gets pumped up, and I sell it for like, like $5 to $7 each. It was fun. I enjoyed it. So we'll see what becomes of that. But it's not something you can rely upon. So if you ain't got that much money, I wouldn't really do that. I can always buy tons of skins here and there because, well, I'm Hedge. I'm a bit odd. Let's go with that. Right, so that was all of last week. Everything's A-OK there. Right then, so let's just keep you informed of some interesting details that have been mentioned somewhat recently. Twitch drops. Right, so I mentioned it earlier and I mention it again. We know that we are getting September Twitch drops. Frontier high caliber revolvers also been mentioned again. Wallpapers have basically been revealed perfectly fine. You know what? I guess we could probably show off the video from Cyphex again. So Cyphex, where are you, buddy? There we are. Cyphex is a guy on Twitter who I've been following somewhat recently, and he has a wonderful quick video right here showcasing all of this. And if you want to go get a link to look at all the wallpaper skins, I don't think this is all of them. I think there's a few more, a couple or two more, I think. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's videos on YouTube and whatnot. At the very least, I'll grab that link. I'll put it in the description. You can go see that for yourself. So thank you very much for Cyphex for keeping me informed with the likes of that. Back over to here. So where is all the mentions in regards to Twitch drops? Well, it's just about over here. Oh, fire extinguisher, that's another thing. It happened a lot last night. We're yapping about this because we basically found out what the Twitch drops are going to be based around, but I can't seem to find it right now. Come on, yesterday, Twitch drops, Twitch drops. There we go, Twitch drops renders. Why are they suddenly doing Twitch drops renders? Because they're preparing for a certain event that's expected to kick off in like the second week of September. And certain people have been assigned as captains. So I'm pretty sure an official announcement is going to probably happen potentially in a week or so. Keep your eyes open. I have not seen any Twitch drops yet. But just to reiterate, wouldn't be surprised if potentially that lovely looking boot on your head potentially will be a Twitch drop. I don't know what's going to happen, but that could probably be a generic drop. Just given away. Just watch a stream for an hour. Here you go, have that. Hey, okay, cool. I'm not going to complain. That's funny. So, WELLIPETS hat, we're going to look forward to the likes of you. Yes, yes, yes. Now, that was actually worked on like months ago, but then it got brought back again, and lo and behold, cool. Now, we knew that was coming 4 days ago. Patrick was using it in some sort of media, like a trailer of some sorts. For the September Force Wipe, we're probably getting a trailer, and you're probably going to be able to see that in-game, or rather in the video of the trailer. Or at the very least, some sort of media that will also be seen in-game, or on their blog, their September blog. So we shall see. Cool. That's everything I needed to say, basically. Player count's been very good for August. It looks like it's really starting to drop down now, though. It's the end of the month, so it's not too surprising. Will it hold up strong enough to stay above July, or is it going to go below? At the end of the day, it's done absolutely fantastic. But it's September. September is the month. How bad is September going to be? Maybe it isn't that bad, because I did assume August was going to drop off a fair bit. It hasn't yet. It's done very well. Will we see the opposite happen with September? Or, is it going to drop off? We'll see, we'll see. So, yep, cool. That was everything that needed to be yapped about. This was your weekly Hedge yapping session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your ears are very happy about that. And yeah, when I find out about all the Twitch drops, I will definitely do a video showcasing all of them. That is a guarantee. I'll try my absolute best to showcase all of them to you. Awesome. And with that, I shall bid you adieu. Please consider watching my streams on Monday. As I said, we'll look at all the newest Twitch drop, skin submissions to the workshop. We use micro522.com. It's linked in the description to see all the newest skins. And yeah. Do you know what? I will sit here and say I did see this Twitch drop recently for Spicy. It's a cool looking AK, produced by Fresh and Kratorius. Lovely little cherry blossom design there. Is that a potential Twitch drop? I'm not being sneaky or smart here. I actually don't know. I just saw that being submitted recently. Looks nice. Looks nice. Is it a Twitch drop? That's for September. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. So, that's it. That's everything. I am done. I am Hedge. I yap. I talk. I can't stop. Help me, please.